Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. And remember to check your rising and moon and Venus signs for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together. And there is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with this style of readings. Gemini, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel. The likes, the shares, the subscribes, and the comments. I am truly grateful. Thank you. Gemini, today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and 1 Divine Feather Message. And now here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. This is the situation at hand, is the overall theme of the reading. This is below you. The 10 of Pentacles, Earth energy. This is a good card, Gemini. It's Mercury in Venus. It's a card of home, legacy, ancestors. This is inheritance card, money falling in. This is something that's taken a long time to build, and there's been a big investment. It's a solid and secure life. Has to do with home and family and enjoying the fruits of labor. This can represent a house or a dwelling. It's security and material comfort and wealth and also social standing. This is something that someone has invested their all into. It can be a successful financial venture, an inheritance that provides for those people that are concerned. This is a very special partnership. It can also be a card of traditions, even a holiday celebration. And if you have a question as to how things should be done, think back to the way your elders would have solved a problem. This can represent someone wise beyond their years. This is long-term stability, passive incomes, investments, big companies, and large groups of people. It symbolizes financial stability and firm foundations for home and family life, and it can suggest a property acquired for the founding of new generations or traditions that will be passed down in the family with a feeling of continuity and security. It's family support. It's stability from money, assets, and trusting what worked in the past will in the future. This is an envisioned goal that's been reached. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. This could be an obstacle to your forward progress. It's a challenge, brings in tension with a possible opportunity. The 10 of Swords, Gemini. This is your card. This is the card of Sun in Gemini. This is a card of trials and tribulations ending. Backstabbing gossip ends. It's the end of a lack of support, so you can stop worrying. This is a card of hitting rock bottom, feeling defeated. But from here on in, it only gets better, and a new cycle begins. This is a closure card. It was enough, and it was as bad as it could possibly have gotten. And now there's nowhere to go but up. Someone may have felt like they were a victim, that they'd been betrayed or lied to, and you can draw wisdom from this defeat. It's a lesson learned, and there's no making the same mistakes twice. This is a painful ending. It's broken trust. It's something that can no longer be fixed. And your focus should be to start manifesting a new beginning now. The dawn is breaking over the horizon. It's the end of something, a relationship, a circumstance, or a false way of seeing a situation. And it rings of truth and clarity of vision, which brings about the inevitable death. And that dawn breaking gives promise of rebirth and clearing the ground for something new. It's allowing change rather than fighting it. His hand right here is a sign of blessing. This is feeling deeply wounded and there's been a loss. Could be some back pain. But peace and calm can be found. This is grieving the pain and the loss, and it's reeling from hurt. It's a need to let go and accept current circumstances, and this ordeal will pass. The Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords is feeling let down by family, or this can be a family secret. It's overthinking, it's burdens and restrictions, it's home and severing, it's family, it's a difficult time. 2 tens in a reading represent change, endings, and new beginnings. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. Number 13 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, Death. This card is ruled by Saturn and Pluto. This could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Scorpio could be in your chart, or it could be in the chart of someone else's that you're dealing with. This has to do with change, renewal, and transformation. It's an ending and a closure and then regeneration. This is a destruction followed by a renewal. This change may be in the consciousness. It can be the birth of new ideas and new opportunities, but after a time of pause and reflection and discovering what no longer fits in your life. It's a dying away of old habits or old fears or old hopes or old ways of dealing with the world, even old relationships. And this experience can seem shattering, but if we welcome change, we find that death leads to new life and new possibilities. This is an opening to something that's more important. There's something that someone needs to give up, and this release may be difficult or painful, but the time has come for the new. This is letting go of someone, creating closure, and there's new life to follow for the better. This new ending must be faced, because you're about to enter a new dimension in your life. This is letting go of someone or something and experiencing the loss and endings and accepting impermanence. It could even be giving up old habits, creating closure, divesting, ending financial or emotional debts. This can be forgiving. Also reaching a point of no return. You'll need to let go and let the universe, because resisting can cause pain. This is putting the past behind you and dealing with what scares you. It's transforming yourself by clearing away the old. It's the end of a cycle. It's the death of old ways. It's time to look for a new path. This can be a change in a relationship, a job, or a long-standing belief. But there's a possible new beginning here, or a liberation. So it's time to let go of something and let it pass from your life. This can be a change of mind, even an outside influence that causes drastic change. The Ten of Pentacles with the Death card is a financial transformation. It can be an inheritance, the death of poverty, home and letting go. It can represent a family business. Your fourth card, it's a position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. Number 1 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Magician. Here's one of your cards, Gemini, ruled by Mercury. Can also be a Virgo, and sometimes an Aries. This is using your skill and your will and your mastery, and drawing power from above to materialize your desires. This is a masculine energy card. Using creative power, your intention and will. This is you, Gemini. Now that is the cosmic lemon skate, that sideways figure 8 above his head there. That is a symbol of eternal life and domination. It indicates the harmonious interaction of the conscious and the subconscious, idea and feeling, desire and emotion, like in the law of attraction, as above so below, as within so without. So remain conscious of your thoughts, because you can make things happen. So stay focused on your goals. This is a time for creation and beginning and taking on challenges. There's new opportunities. It's a time for action and potential in abundance. This is a very important beginning, and you'll need to work to achieve your goal. It's practical action, using your will and your mastery and your organizational skill and your creative talents, and you're consciously creating your life experience. There's infinite possibilities and being a master at your craft. It's action and changes and new starts, and it's the ability and the will to succeed. And this is favorable for work. It's building, concentrating well, controlling, manipulating. This is a card of power. And it's the use of higher intuitive forces, which may appear as a flash of insight. It's new beginnings and new choices, and manipulating the situation to achieve your desired ends. This is something exciting about to start, so stay focused on your goal and use your will, because you're a step closer to a new level. 10 of Pentacles with the Magician. These are 2 Mercury cards. It's family or your home or something that you invested your all in and trying to make things happen. Your 5th card. It's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. Gemini, it's unseen. It's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. 5 of Wands, fire energy. This is Saturn in Leo. This is a new rush of energy. It's competition, a struggle. Could be in social or career areas. It's new factors that come in that demand that you change and adapt and grow. You might have to put in more effort to keep what you've already gained. All 5s are pivoting turning points. This could be a scramble and unrest. It's shifting vibrations which bring in uncertainty. It's petty obstacles and annoyances. It can be a challenge, a struggle, even a mediation. It's short-term difficulties in communication, which, once that's overcome, it then changes things for the better. But for the short term, it's like gremlins, competing forces, without a clear winner as yet. This can be conflicts, people fighting. It can be child's play. This can be conflicts, egos involved. It's holding your position within drama. It can also represent a building site, carpenters, scaffolders, a workshop, creative chaos. It's fighting for what matters to you. This is a competition of some sort, a card of ordeals, tests, even lawsuits. So watch out for trickery or fraud. The Magician is the trickster. There is a new rush of energy, and now this is standing out above the crowd. It's an unrest. It's petty hassles and annoyances, and trying not to indulge in that. You'll need to agree to disagree. This is a challenging dynamics and turnarounds, and it can cause irritation. The 10 of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands is a family dispute. It's home struggles and stability with uncertainty. 10 of Swords with the Death card is an ending and a letting go. This can be a shattering change. It's ending and moving on. It's an ending of a relationship or an ending of one of the worst chapters in your life. This is an escalating problem and a serious quarrel that leads to separation and then closes the matter. 10 of Swords with the Magician card. These are both Gemini cards. This is you controlling the final conclusion. It's overthinking and the mastery of your reality. And the worst is over. And now you create a new beginning. The 10 of Swords with the 5 of Wands is someone that may give up before trying due to it's not going anywhere or getting better. It's a struggle, working at cross purposes. It's fighting. It gets tiring. Someone may be relentless. The Death card with the Magician card is the end of manipulation. It's a transformational new beginning. This is a person who may disappear for a while and then reappear suddenly later. The Death card with the 5 of Wands is the end of struggle or conflicts. It's not fighting anymore or competing against each other anymore. The Magician with the 5 of Wands is making things happen. and standing out above the crowd, and you can settle differences. Here's your Wisdom of the Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed. Gemini, you've got card number 41, Soulmates. Card number 41, Soulmates. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull, drawing you towards them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life, or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you'll be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. Here's the relationship message. Consider love in the deepest sense, love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so you'll finally claim who you're meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you're in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. Here's the prosperity message. Strategic alliances are most important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you will share with others. Mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, creative partners, friends, and strangers open doors for you and step through the portal to join you in a harmonic dance of collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. Goosebumps, you guys, Gemini. And here's the protection message. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories who don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Here's your Divine Feather message by Allison D. Nicola. And this is the feather of Nuthatch, Gemini. Stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. Nuthatch. Nuthatch is a small bird with interesting and unique qualities. When he flies, he is up among the tree tops, and when he walks along the branches and trunks, he does so in a zigzag motion with his head facing downward. The nuthatch gets its name from its habit of storing seeds and nuts in small spaces for later use. This practical quality urges us to take stock and plan ahead accordingly. The white crest of the nuthatch symbolizes the purity of the heart. This tiny songbird encourages you to have faith in yourself and your higher wisdom. Nuthatch's feather message is, it urges you to soar high as you dare. Just be prepared to bring all that energy, inspiration, and insight back down to earth. All of the knowledge sought should be put into practical action. Have faith in your ability to do this. Nuthatch's messenger also inspires us to take a different view, turning away from our usual way of doing things. Bringing a fresh outlook into an old situation, or simply seeing the world from the top down can be a welcome change. Your willingness to adapt is key in this process. Take the turn now and uncover the gifts and understanding that awaits you, and the energies are grounding, faith, and new perspectives. Thanks, you guys, Gemini. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Hope you can feel it. Thanks for watching.